From ancient flames that ignited entire fleets to a gun that shaped revolutions across continents. History has been written in blood, steel, and gunpowder. Today we'll uncover 10 weapons that reshaped the battlefield, turning the tide of empires and deciding the fate of nations. Discover how a mysterious incendiary device saved an empire, how a simple blade became the soul of a warrior, and how a single bomb changed the course of human history forever. These aren't just weapons, they are the tools that shaped the world as we know it. Let's dive into the stories behind these 10 game-changing weapons of war. It's the 7th century and the Byzantine Empire is on the brink of collapse. A vast Arab fleet threatens to engulf Constantinople and all seems lost. But then, the defenders unleash their secret weapon, Greek fire. Greek fire wasn't just a weapon, it was a mystery. A viscous, flammable liquid shot through tubes, capable of burning even on water. The exact formula has been lost to time, but many attribute its creation to Kallinikos, a Greek refugee from Syria. When the Arab fleet attacked in 717 CE, the Byzantines doused their ships with this deadly concoction, setting the sea ablaze. In the siege of Constantinople, Greek fire helped the Byzantines repel wave after wave of Arab ships, preserving the city and the empire for centuries. It turned naval warfare into a nightmare for the attackers, marking a turning point in the survival of Eastern Rome. Fast forward to the 14th century, Europe is embroiled in the Hundred Years' War and the age of chivalry is about to meet its end. The longbow, perfected by the Welsh and adopted by the English, was a game-changer on the battlefield. Capable of piercing armor at 200 yards, it allowed ordinary soldiers to cut down elite knights from a distance. But it wasn't just the bow, it was the tactics and discipline that turned it into a weapon of war. At the Battle of Agincourt in 1415, English archers, vastly outnumbered, unleashed a hail of arrows that decimated French cavalry. The mud and rain worked against the French, but it was the longbow that truly turned the tide. This victory reshaped medieval warfare, diminishing the dominance of heavy cavalry and signaling the rise of the common soldier. Centuries before Europe would feel its impact, gunpowder was discovered by Chinese alchemists searching for immortality. What they found was something far more volatile, a powder that could change the face of war. The knowledge of gunpowder spread along the Silk Road, reaching the Middle East and eventually Europe. Its explosive potential became clear during the siege of Constantinople in 1453. The Ottoman Empire's massive cannons, powered by gunpowder, shattered the city's ancient walls, bringing the Byzantine Empire to an end. Gunpowder not only ended the era of medieval fortifications, but also gave rise to a new age of artillery and firearms, forever changing how wars would be fought. With the rise of gunpowder came the birth of the arquebus, a primitive but revolutionary firearm that allowed soldiers to shoot bullets from a distance. The arquebus was lighter than early cannons and could be used by infantry, making it ideal for European armies. It played a crucial role in the Battle of Pavia in 1525, where Holy Roman Empire troops used arquebuses to cut down French knights. This battle marked a shift from heavily armored knights to firearms as the dominant force in European warfare. In feudal Japan, a sword was more than just a weapon, it was the soul of a warrior. And no blade held more honor than the katana. Crafted by masters like Masamune, the katana was known for its razor-sharp edge and perfect balance. But its true power came from the hands of the samurai, who wielded it during Japan's Sengoku Jidai, the age of warring states. In battles like Sekigahara in 1600, the katana became a symbol of Japan's warrior culture, shaping centuries of military tradition. Even as guns made their way into Japan, the katana remained a symbol of honor and deadly skill. As firearms spread across the battlefield, soldiers found themselves vulnerable at close range. Enter the bayonet, a simple blade that transformed muskets into spears. Perfected by French engineers like Vauban, the bayonet became a critical part of 17th century warfare. It turned riflemen into multi-purpose soldiers, capable of firing volleys and engaging in melee combat. The Battle of Blenheim in 1704 showcased how bayonet charges could break enemy lines and hold strategic ground. By the 19th century, technology had reached a new level. Dr. Richard Gatling's invention aimed to reduce the horrors of war by making battles shorter, using a weapon that could fire continuously. Though it saw limited use during the Civil War, the Gatling gun became a defining weapon during the Indian Wars and the Battle of Ulundi in 1879 in the Anglo-Zulu War. It showed that a single weapon could provide the firepower of an entire regiment, reshaping battle tactics in colonial conflicts. Hiram Maxim's gun could do what no weapon before it could: fire continuously without manual effort. It was the dawn of fully automatic warfare. In the Battle of Omdurman in 1898, British forces equipped with Maxim guns decimated Sudanese warriors, killing thousands in minutes. The Maxim gun became a symbol of European power, highlighting the brutal efficiency of modern warfare and shifting the balance of power during colonial expansion. Mikhail Kalashnikov's AK-47 was more than a rifle. It was a symbol of revolution and resistance. During the Vietnam War, the AK-47 proved its worth in harsh conditions, becoming the weapon of choice for guerrilla fighters. Its simplicity, reliability, and adaptability made it a favorite across continents, arming insurgencies and shaping conflicts from Africa to the Middle East. On August 6, 1945, the world witnessed the dawn of a new age, one that could end in seconds. The atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima changed everything. Developed under the leadership of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the atomic bomb forced Japan's surrender, ending World War II after the devastation of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But its legacy was just beginning, ushering in the Cold War, the nuclear arms race, and a new era where the fate of humanity rested on the balance of power. Each of these weapons reshaped history in its own way, sometimes preserving empires, sometimes tearing them apart. They remind us that human ingenuity can be both a tool of progress and a harbinger of destruction. As we look back, we see that the story of warfare is, at its core, the story of our struggle with power, survival, and change. And as technology continues to evolve, one question remains: what will be the next weapon that changes history? If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more deep dives into the past.